I have something I want to share with you all. So last week, Friday, was the CECE WINANS More Than This concert in Kingston, Jamaica. And I had the opportunity of being a part of the event as one of the main artists. You know, many persons are seeing me and they are sending me messages and they're saying, yo, well done, you did really great, it was a powerful ministration. But many of you don't know that I was sick. So I was coughing, mucus was coming up, you know, I felt very lightheaded, you know, overall I just felt bad, you know. So on the day of the event, when it was my time to go on stage, approaching the stage, I already felt winded. However, this is why it's so important to trust God and trust in the plans that God have for you, and know that if God has called you, if God has placed you in certain spaces and in certain places, He's the one that is going to carry you through. Don't depend on your own strength, because if you depend on your own strength, you will fail. Because trust me, if I wasn't depending on God and allowing God to lead me into the ministration and to just empower me and give me that power to generate forth to the people while I was ministering, I wouldn't have pulled off such an amazing ministration. You know, before I left my home, I prayed to God, and I always pray this prayer, and I would encourage every minister, everyone who is toiling and working for God, to always say, God, less of me, more of you. Use me as your instrument in whatever way you would want to use me. Let your perfect will be done. I went out on the stage, you know, feeling nervous. But the moment I held the mic in my hand, I remembered that, Saj, it is not you who is in control. It is God who is in control. God would not put you up on a stage like this. God would not allow you to get this opportunity to minister if He did not intend to carry you through. Saj, He that started a good work in you shall surely finish that good work. Saj, remember, God is in control. And the moment I remember that is the moment I say, you know what? Let go of everything that Saj knew and just trust in everything that God knows and what God intends to use you to do on this event. And let me tell you something, I let go and let God, and the rest is history. God brought me through. No one could ever tell that I was under the weather. No one could ever tell that I was not feeling well, because the ministry was rich, the ministry was powerful, and it wasn't me, Saj, who was doing it. It was Jesus Christ who was doing it. And that's why it is important to always say, God, less of me and more of you. And I want to encourage someone today. Listen, if God has called you, if God has placed you in a certain space or in a certain place, don't worry about how are you going to make it out, how are you going to do this or do that. God will carry you through. He has put you in that position. He will see you through. So don't worry. God got you covered. God got your back. Just keep the faith. Trust God. Trust God. Don't let your situation cause you to doubt God's character.